Hello, I'm Karen and welcome to my garden. This is my May garden update. Starting from the front as usual with the fruit trees. Or should I say starting from one side with the fruit trees and making it around to the other end. This is my raspberries and we have the raspberries coming in. And of course it took over this whole corner. Oh, I'm sorry, back up. First one, my grapevine. Small little grapevine I planted here, one little twig. And it's doing good. It's confined to this right here. It's not a lot, but right now I'm going to make it an arch eventually. Then there's the raspberries. This whole corner is all raspberry. It used to be a blackberry here, but it died and the raspberry took over the container. On here is a blueberry, my first blueberry I've ever had. Just a little bit left. And the raspberries are taking over that container too. So eventually I'm going to have to move the container or move the blackberry. I need to dig it up anywhere. My blueberry, I need to dig it up anywhere and redo the roots. Okay, my other grape tree, my grapevine, I didn't realize they would do this. It's coming from here too. And there's only one little vine left. And it's doing everything. So anyway, it went through this. I had it in this little container. Stuck it in this container, trash can. And I forgot all about it. I thought it was dead. Next thing I knew it was coming. I said, oh, I'll move it next year. And next year it never came because by the time I tried to move it, the root already went through into this. I just left it. Okay. And my fig, which I don't think made it this year. I was going to check it out, but I was going to cut it down and use a container for something else. Excuse me, Mr. Birdie. But the other fig I'll show it to you, I thought it was dead also and it started coming up, so I'm gonna keep watering this and see what happens. All right, so my cold frame, which is gonna go in that corner this winter, I'm gonna move the fig tree also because this is the sun year round. This corner gets the sun. I'm gonna move the fig tree container also so this can fit lengthwise to right here. And then of course my other grapevine tree. So I have three grape trees, 3 grapes. My other one is right here. Okay, and this one is growing up here, and I'm trying to keep it confined. It was running all the way up on the pole, but I took it down, so it's just gonna hang right now for that. Okay, just extra mulch. I have to move that donation. I'm gonna have to move that. Then start right here. I have this old corner gets sun year round, and it also doesn't get water. You have to water this because there's a ledge above, and this right here just heat, and it keeps the wall, everything. It's a nice corner as long as you water it. So anyway, my eggplant is the first one I have here. I did a video earlier about my tomatoes. I got overzealous and planted them out too quick, and they all just died out. So I planted seeds, so hopefully I'll get some tomatoes eventually. These are trying to make it, so hopefully everything is good. There's 2, I had 3 in here so far. I only see, well, this one I don't think that's gonna make it, but the other 2 should. Cherry purple, okay. Pepper over here, and it's doing okay. The leaves, you can see that I didn't acclimatize it enough because the leaves got burned. Like I said, this corner get the sun, but this they're gonna make it. This tomato down here, yeah, I don't think they're gonna make it. Flame, I planted some more seeds today in this, so those won't make it, but the seeds should come up good. All right. Over here is my reblooming lilac. It is struggling, but it came early, too early. And we had those nice days and then it went cold and I didn't cover it up. I mean, it's supposed to be outside plant, but it looked like it's trying to catch back. So I'm gonna snip these off eventually. My peas in this corner, they were so beautiful until the rain came with that wind. What the rain didn't destroy, the wind did. And the plane overhead. Yeah, but anyway, it was so nice climbing. But what the wind didn't take care of, the rain did. Same thing with this one right here. This one was over there. I moved it over here. So next time it rains, it should be okay. I also stuck some more seeds in there for, I think it's peas. Because I figure if this don't come, a peas can come on that side. Same thing over here. I put peas over there. Or beans. I'm sorry, beans. So what don't come up on this side, the beans can take care of it. This right here was also peas. But of course, between the squirrels and the rain, hey. So anyway, I put some more seeds in it, but I forgot what kind of seeds is in there. When it comes up, we'll find out. Over here was radish and asparagus. The asparagus came up okay, but unfortunately, I made a mistake of putting this over against the wall, and the cat climbed on it trying to get into the fenced area. Stepped in, it just stepped on my asparagus. They were done. So I stuck these little cucumbers. They're supposed to be, what do you call those? Bush cucumbers. So they're not supposed to spread too hard. So I'll put them in here. This was a nectarine tree, but it didn't make it. So I just leave it there for now. Behind it is a tomato from, this should be my indoor tomato. My indoor tomato. I don't have a sign, but my tomato. This is my winter sowing peas again. All those were winter sowing peas. This is my winter sowing peas that I sowed. I winter sowed directly in the container. I did not transplant it. My pepper. Pronounce that. I can't. Anyway, my pepper and my lavender. I have a bunch of these. These are some raspberry clippings that I trimmed the raspberry because they were getting crazy. So I trimmed them. Those are clippers. Let me see if they catch. Just a few more stuff I need to plant out. My lettuce, I need to transplant this out. The last of this is my winter sowing collard greens. I'm doing this video now because I have to go and it's getting dark. So let me do this while I still have some light. The last of my Swiss chard also to be planted out. And some more. This is champion collard greens also. We need to plant out Swiss chard. All this is from the inside. This is arugula. Need to be planted out also. So this is all I have left to plant out. And I'm going to do that as soon as I finish this update. But like I said, I wanted to get the light. Another lavender. This was top hat blueberry from last year that I never transplanted from the little cup that came in. I forgot I left it. I just transplanted this year. So I'm open, it looked like it's trying to survive. It's trying to do something. So I put it over here against the warm and the sun, see if it do something. Another pepper. And I don't know why I don't have a tag on these things. Because they started out with tags. I'm not sure what happened to the label for this. And the root, is that root? Yes. So I need some soil for that. I'll do that as soon as I finish this. Another lavender. My strawberries. What do I call these? Oh, look here. There's a tag. It's in the strawberries. These are strawberries, not mini bell. So this must be the mini bell. There you go. All right, strawberries. These are ever-bearing strawberries. Just planted this year. I planted a lot, but I said this one did not make it, and this one did not make it, and this side did not make it. So I have these, and I have some more. Garlic chives. I pulled these out of a container. I've been transplanting them, but I ran out of time to do this. I'm gonna leave in the water for now. Hopefully, it'll be okay. Some more raspberries that I trimmed. See if I can catch them. This is my radishes. I don't have a label in here. Yeah, but these are radishes. And this is my fig. I won't be giving you the name every time I do the updates, but this time, since it's my first May update, I'll give you the names. This is Ficus panache. There you go. That's Ficus panache. Okay. Okay, I love figs. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can get one and keep them. They're killing all of them. This is my my strawberry again, ever sweet. Oh, it's ever sweet strawberry. Ever sweet, ever bearing strawberry. And I need to put another thing around this, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna have time. And of course, so I had some loose lettuce that we call them from seeds from last year that was on a plant. I just squeezed them in here, and I did not expect them to come up, but they did. So we got that. And I stuck some Swiss chard in the corner. I'm just trying to stick them here and there until I have a chance to get a permanent home, but I didn't want them to die. Okay. This corner right here, we're not going to look at it because it's a mess over here. The tulle, I want to cover some stuff with the tulle, but I'm not sure if I'm going to have time. My pepper from inside and all that. I wanted to transplant. There's a lot of things I want to do that I will not get a chance to do. I want to transplant into another container, but I don't think that's going to happen. We'll see. My mother's mint, a peppermint, and I think there's a purple mustard trying to sneak in there. So right here, we'll see. There it is. It's trying to sneak in. Another container of mint. My mother's mint again. Oh, my asparagus is doing great. And my little carrot. I had this in the corner, then I moved it and forgot all about it for days. I found it today. I was shocked it's still alive, but it was so dried up. So I put it front and center so I won't forget about it. And of course, my asparagus. The old thing should have had asparagus. For some reason, decided and nothing came up. I think it's because last year I did the same thing I just did. I stuck some stuff on it last year to grow. So I'm going to work on that. I think I'm going to sow some seed in this. But you know, asparagus roots are, oh lordy, they are deep and they twine in a container. So I think maybe I need to start another container. I was going to do that, but I got distracted. This is too skinny. I'm not going to pluck it. I'm going to let it stay and go to fern. All these, I should cut this one, but it got away from me. So I just let it go to fern. Eggplant over here. All the eggplants you see is the same thing. I had one pack, I had a lot. So, you know, all the seeds, none of my seeds came up. So I did the eggplant. Of course, another pepper over here. No tag. That means it's my mother's pepper. No label. Because she didn't know what they were. My garlic. Look at my beautiful baby. Oh. She is doing beautiful. And they are nice and fat. I noticed that they started to burn down, but I'm hoping, but that's just one. So this is just May. So I presume, you know, the wind that came through the other day did a lot of moving around. But this is just May. So we get July, harvest them in July. I have peas and beans and everything in here. A lot of these are volunteers or that was on that grew last year that I didn't pick. So I just stuck them all in here. See what comes up. Peppers, and peppers. My mother has a lot of peppers, all peppers. Purple mustard. It came a volunteer over there. I took it out and put it over here. So that's that. Okay, so let's go to the other side now. We're gonna make the U and go around. Peppers and more peppers. If they catch and get nice and sturdy, I'll just transplant one or two to other containers. Okay, my fig, I thought died. Next thing I know, there's figs, little things shooting up. But no, this is weed. I already know. I know this is weed. See all that? It's weed. Weed. So, weed. Okay, so at least I know there's two shooting. And I'm hoping that I didn't have to mulch back. I thought there was another one over here when I was digging around the other day and I messed with the leaves, so maybe it didn't survive. So I'm gonna leave them alone. Over there is a squash. That's a squash. The ones in the seeds. Those I found in my mulch coming up. So I found the seeds in the mulch. I threw them in there and they all came out. Potatoes, sweet potatoes. That's my sweet potatoes. Another sweet potato right here. And those two in the back are regular potatoes. So we got regular potato 1 and 2. And of course, regular potatoes from inside. If you remember the videos from inside, I brought these outside because of gnats. I wrapped them up good in cloth and they survived. Look here. So I'm gonna have potatoes from the inside too. Oh, and I missed this right here. This is the one I was getting slips from. I don't know what to do with it. I brought it outside. I don't know what to do with it. I don't have time to try get it to do slips. Stick in water. So I'm still debating what I'm going to do with this. Still debating. My 10th April I planted this. This is carrots. It's supposed to be carrots only, but last year I planted radishes in here that went to seed. So the seeds, when I plowed the little thing, I didn't plant any radishes. The seeds came up from last year. So now I have radish and carrots. They're lying down. I just watered everybody, so they're lying down. Carrots again, 27 March. Planted, 2 kinds are in here. One here and the same date, but different kinds. So this side is slower than this side. Peppers. And the mulch I took from around my garlic over here because for some reason it looked like they were, I don't know if I had too much mulch in there or not, but I took some put around this. And I plucked 2 little garlic because they were burning down and they didn't form at the bottom. They smell so good. I put them in my eggs. Okay, peppers again and tomatoes. This one I planted, I think I planted this out today. So, and a couple days to see if it catches. Okay, and these are all empty containers that I haven't used as yet. And of course the raspberry that broke off, stuck it in this little bucket. And it's good. Strawberries, same thing. Every sweet, ever bearing. They all came from the same batches. Okay, lettuce. These guys are beautiful. Look at that. I'm gonna harvest some tonight too. Beautiful. I'm gonna harvest some tonight, and 1 pak choi in the corner. I don't know what happened to them. The leaves. That's the second one. You'll see I have some more just like this. I'm not sure what that is. I'm trying to turn this onion box because I have onions everywhere. My blueberry, another one I ordered because I thought the other one that I forgot to plant out died. So I ordered another one. Here it is. I don't have time to plant that, but I'm going to take care of it until I get a chance. Another fig I have here. I think this is Chicago. Yeah, Chicago Hardy because I thought the other one died. Parsley. Peppers. Cardinal hybrid. I'm starting to put hybrids on my tags because let my mother know they're not, but I forgot what you call it, but I just wanted to know so she don't save the seeds because she be saving seeds from peppers she like, and she like next year they don't come out the same way, but I'm like, because they might have been hybrids. Tomatoes. These are supposed to be bush tomatoes. Stuck a marigold in there. Peppers. These 3 are pepper. This is carbachi, just this one. And over these 2, no names. So these I got from the farm when we went apple picking in the fall. This is, you pronounce that? I can't pronounce that. B-I-Q, okay. Anyway, that's that. 3 little guys, and it's hot. And since only 2 of us, I love hot peppers. I didn't want to have too much hot peppers. That is kale and spinach. I just transplanted a few minutes ago. So they're still limp till they get a little life. Pepper and the tomato. No name for the pepper. It was a volunteer. And I don't know what's on the tomato. No tomato either. Unknown. So if it's unknown, I don't know what this one is. Doesn't look like a hot pepper though. So, but there was no label. Pepper. There you go. And then these Korean long tomatoes that I'm not sure if they're gonna make it, but if I'm not mistaken, I stuck about 2 more seeds in there. And then on this side, honeycomb hybrid, and I stuck another. I think I put another seed in there too. Just to be careful. All right, safe side. It's May, so I still have time to get some tomatoes. My Brussels sprout is doing great. Look at it. Great. I need to put a bigger screen, but this will do for now. And this, cause the little one down there that I was worried about, he's doing his own thing too. So I need to give him his own room. But not now. Oh, I gotta put a label over here. It is Oh, this is cayenne. I put the thing on there until I can get a label. This is cayenne pepper, tomato, and oh yeah, this is one of the bush one, the one that came. This is part of these guys right here. Okay, and these are just some stuff I had on the inside that I forgot all about. I forgot what they were, so I just planted them in this, let them do their thing. Pak choi finally coming up with I forgot when I planted these. I did the peas back when. They're finally coming up. I had a loose tomato. I don't know what it was. I stuck it in here. My mother's tomatoes, as you can see. I kept this together. I kept them together, just plant them out. I said, wait till I get bigger and I transplant them out. And I should have done this because these are separated. They're not doing too hot. Same thing over here. And I think I stuck one of my peppers in the corner by the yellow tag. Because it wasn't looking going to survive anyway. So I need to take these down so I get all the sun. This is empty. I'm going to put some cucumbers in this. Tomatoes and marigold. Pepper. I just stuck these the same kind, so I'll put them in the same thing. I'm at this point. All this stuff I planted out. I was so done. I'm like, I'm done. And I keep separating them and I keep dying, so I'm gonna leave them together. This is my eggplant. I just put this in there today because I have a squirrel that's aggravating me. It dug it up. I transplanted, I fixed it again, and it came right back within 2 hours. It came right back to the same plant and dug it up again. So I don't know what's going on with this. But I have something I'm gonna sprinkle around. But then it's gonna move to another part of the garden and destroy it. More tomatoes. Bodacious. And like I said, I don't know what I did wrong with transplanting them, but they're not looking too hot. Same thing, more tomatoes. And more tomatoes. So those are all my tomatoes. And I have left is a round table right here, which I'll do in a minute. So as I finish up this last of my cabbage, I'm gonna put in this container right here. These are spinach. I planted. Let me go on the other side of this. Planted these 27 March spinach. Okay. Lavender. Those cucumbers, that's supposed to be what do you call it? No, it's supposed to be bush cucumbers, and that's supposed to get big. That's what they said. And we have marigold, more lettuce, pak choi, lavender. Beautiful lettuce. I'm gonna pick some of these tonight. So that finish. Time and time and time. Tomato from inside. We already did that. Celery. And these are garlic chive that I transplanted. And this is volunteer garlic chive. And lavender, pepper, and pepper. This is red snack bell hybrid. This one, what's the tag for that? Oh, I think this one came from inside. Anyway, and of course the engine chicks that the squirrel keep digging up. And eggplant. My little radish from inside. Look at that thing. I was gonna eat it, but I'm gonna leave it and see if it get any bigger. I doubt it. I'm gonna see if it get any bigger. Of course, my other ensign chick. Beautiful. Look at that. It's just exploding with stuff. I was looking to see if that was weed or ensign chick. I think that's ensign chick. I'm gonna find out. I think I already did this tomato. And then we keep going to this side. Cauliflower. And I stuck some spinach down there. And I need to water it. I didn't finish watering yet. Another raspberry I'm trying to catch. My crazy planting container from inside, all the stuff I had in there. Yes, and there's a nice pretty radish in here. I'm not sure, I don't think it's gonna fill. I think it's gonna go to seed. Yeah, it's not gonna fill out. It's gonna end up going to seed, I'm sure that. And there is, of course, put down there. Yep. Of course, I'm not sure what this is, a mustard or something I planted, cabbage. I hope it's okay when I get back. More peas. Pak choy. Something was eating the leaves, so I just sprinkled some lime on top. Then this is the other pak choy, but this one I had a match on top. So I don't know what happened to these. But anyway, go back in this corner. And these are the cabbages I planted out. And I stuck some Swiss chard in around it just to take them out of the container because they were dying. My beautiful blueberry plant. See that? My blueberry. And they have blossoms. So that's nice. They had more blossoms last year, but I'm not going to complain about this year. Another cabbage. That's from that one right there. And the fourth one I show you I'm going to fix. Nothing in these containers yet. I planted some peas in here. I know it's May. I planted some peas because I'm not happy with the amount of peas I got. I found some tomato seeds. I stuck them in here. But I'm not sure if they're going to do anything. My rose from last year. This rose is trying to survive. It was with the blueberry that I thought both of them died because I forgot to take care of them. And of course the box right here has peas and radishes and garlic chives and radishes and marigold, and I planted some beans in there. Everything is in there. More thyme. This thyme is the one I split up. Those are 3 small thymes. I separated them. So I have a lot of thyme. These are some plants that I raspberry. I trimmed the raspberry tree and I threw them in mulch. I looked in the mulch, they were growing, so I took them off. I had some onions in here. I don't think they came back. Oops. They didn't come back. I was hoping, I wanted this to be an onion box also. But I also stuck some peas in here. So there's a peas trying to come up, 1 or 2. When I come back, nothing else, I plant some more stuff in there. Tomato. The parsley. That's the parsley I got from the VA. And pepper right here, I've decided to just plant this inside around the garlic chives. I'm not sure it's a good idea. I'm going to find out because the garlic chive roots are deep and big. I realize that. So hopefully this have enough space in the container to do its thing too. And the last over here is my, well, marigold. But it's not last because, look at that.